And with the end of the season comes a whole new era, a second division era. Breaking 100 points, nothing to be sniffed at. Absolutely wonderful season. Jason Gardner actually got a fantastic rating in the end. 10s at the end. Wonderful player. I do think I'm going to have to play him more. Leon Daly put on a fantastic shift throughout the season as well. So it looks like we've still got stuff to learn now and see how we can adjust this team and tweak it. However, it's going pretty well. Let's just kick off these scouts going back into their normal mode. And yeah, obviously it's summer now, so I'm going to do the same as what I did last summer, and that is just absolutely cut and change and absolutely just, you'll see highlights. Not much will happen, I imagine, but we'll see. I really want Ben Fitzpatrick to stay. Please, pal. Please. He doesn't want to stay. I don't know what's happened here. First choice goalkeeper, 21 years old. Has been absolutely brilliant for us, but he's just not that keen. So we'll see what happens. I'm just sort of going through contracts right now. I'm going to basically offer all these people contracts. We'll see what happens. I'm afraid the big clubs are coming after Gardner now. 2.5 million hopefully is too much for Manchester United. They are in Division 1, but obviously they are rich, and possibly they could try and get him. They could carry on their pursuit, but for now, 110k, we can easily reject that, and hopefully his eyes won't go elsewhere, because to be honest, he's our first choice now. After that ending to the season, I can't let him go. I can't see the back end of him walking out of this club. He's brilliant now, so we'll endeavour to keep him. Oh dear, other players I wanted now. Shaw's also wanted, who I'm probably going to put onto a new contract, or at least attempt to. And yeah, this is the dangerous period again. We're back here. Walsall want him. No chance they're going to get him. He's absolutely brilliant. He's definitely at least squad rotation, if not first team player. And yeah, we just got to keep rejecting these. I wish I could just put up a rule saying, oh, sure, sign that contract. Wow, 5 million release clause. Brilliant. That's a good one for us. That's a really good one. So hopefully we can keep that going, keep our creative players in. And Plymouth have managed to win the playoffs against Purfleet. It looks like Cambridge did not, because Cambridge United were on the same form as me. I thought they were going to dominate actually, but no. Looks like Plymouth have done it. Insecure finances. That's rare to see that at this stage of the game, and that's a big stadium. That's a huge stadium for Plymouth. So interesting to see that. Good formation. What the hell is that? Good. Thank goodness, Purfleet. That is. They've got a sweeper. They've got the no, don't do that. And just to confirm, yes, it's a new record high for the club. So no matter what, next year we're going to get record high again. You know what? The Droylsden fans have never seen anything like this. And we've got runner-up for Manager of the Year, even though I was predicted for relegation. I'm annoyed now. I was predicted for relegation, and I got over 100 points. And Alex Gibson of Plymouth wins. Oh, get lost. That's abysmal. I mean, I guess they were insecure, but like, and they haven't transferred. They haven't transferred any. What? Is this a youth? What? So they just kept up. I have never seen this. What? They've just. Has anyone ever? No one buys their players. They just stay there forever. What the hell? Okay, cool. Yeah, I mean, all the players that. Wow, that's like decades. That's 2 decades worth of no transfers. And they're just sitting on this. They got some youth prospects coming through. Are they all youth prospects then? It looks like they're all youth prospects. They've got adequate facilities, and they're doing the youth challenge. This is amazing. This is a wholesome moment. Well, I'm now a fan of Plymouth. Well done, that team. What an experience that is. Hello. This is interesting, isn't it? We've got a central midfielder with 20 creativity, 10 passing. Looks like you're getting into the squad, my friend. That is a part-time contract. Sure, you can have that. I can stretch to that. Oh, brilliant. Okay, Nicky May, another player we can have in that creativity role. Let's see what happens. We could have four on the pitch at the same time now. Thankfully, he's also versatile as well, so we can have multiple. Oh, hello. Oh, geez. Okay, that's surprisingly closer than I thought you were going to get. Um, we can have him replace Shaw, for example, on the right hand side potentially. We'll see what happens. Fitzpatrick is still rejecting. His contract finishes in a week. Excuse me. Excuse 2K? 2? No. That'd be ridiculous. Right, well, yeah, mate, come on. What do you want? What do you want? I keep offering you all the money. You're a first team player. Who are you? Oh, you're a scout. You don't want to join though, do you? I don't understand. What do you want? Oh, Baker. No, you're not allowed Baker. This is tiring. Oh my goodness. This is the problem of having so many youthful prospects. Danny Gordon's going. I don't care. I just don't care anymore. Cook is ages away from his fee. We got May. That's brilliant. That's really good for us. John Brown, you're not allowed him. Shaw, you're not allowed him. Oh, jeez. I wasn't planning to keep this on for this long, but it's insane how much traffic we're getting, and it's not even July yet. They're so eager for our youth prospects. It's a big update. We'll see what happens. Who's going to be the fans' player of the year? The game is completely froze. You can see it's completely. I love how this game. This is on modern hardware, and it's way better than what it would have been back in the day. I can only imagine how long this would have taken on like a Windows 95 laptop. Probably make a cup of tea, make a Sunday roast, and then come back, and it might be halfway through. But yeah, we're gonna see who is going to be our player of the month, player of the year. I think yes, the Drawson player of the year. Hayward is out of contract next week. He doesn't want to sign though. It's not the biggest loss. Sentimentally, it kind of is. Daly gets the nod there. That was an unusual sound. I don't know if anyone heard that. I think that's just the pipes. I hope that was just the pipes. His finishing's going up as well, so that's good. His stats are looking phenomenal compared to the rest of the players. New average attendance, beautiful. And everything else is boring. Oh, we're updating game data again. I'll come back to you when that's done in 17 hours. And we're back, and we've got 2.5 million to play with. Difficult season as expected. Stuart Taylor is looking like he's going to go out the door. That's fine though. Any unusual names there? I mean, Middlesbrough always seem to be an Intertoto Cup. Every single damn year. It always seems like the Intertoto Cup goes to Middlesbrough. They are like the team that you go to for an Intertoto place. Let's just have a quick look at the league stuff. So now we're in it. What's the biggest team? I mean, one of the smallest is got to be Worcester, hasn't it? Worcester City, beautiful, insecure, 6,000. Similar side to us. Actually, are we professional now? Oh, we are! Yeah! We have made Royalston a professional football club. Isn't that beautiful? Sebastian Rios has managed a miracle there. Absolute miracle. Let's just get back to positions. I just want to check on a few players, just see if they're doing quite well. Oh, Southampton go away. Just in terms of stats, sure, nothing else has changed there. Cook, nothing's changed there, and Parker, nothing has changed there. But to be fair, you're phenomenal anyway. It doesn't really matter that much. Our keeper is still with us, even though he would like to now. Excuse me. Excuse you. Like, pal, I'm tempted to release you to sign you again because I think that'll work. Just to teach you a damn lesson. Like, what do you want? I'm giving you everything you want. Literally everything, except for the minimum fee. But apart from that, you're getting everything. It's preposterous. Yeah, we didn't answer the biggest team, did we? Oh, Folkestone. Man City, I guess, nowadays, but they weren't that big in this game. I guess they are the biggest actually. Newcastle is actually in this division now, aren't they? They followed us. Wow, they've got a lot of team, haven't they? Like, if you ever need a lone player, just go to Newcastle United. They've got plenty. They've got absolutely eons of players on their books. This is fantastic. Sadly, we can't loan players, so that would be an interesting challenge. Loan only. Like, take off the restrictions in the save file, and then just bosh only loan players, because they're interesting. Because usually you end up getting a good player. They play good for like half a season, and then they're wanted, and then they're at the door. Like, you can't control that. That'll be quite interesting, actually. I am thinking of different styles of management stuff. You know what I mean? These challenges. That's what I mean. Management stuff. Good lucha things. No. But yeah, we're almost we're getting close to the season now. I don't think my youth scouts have quite finished yet. The World Cup's still happening. I wish I could mute it. I do not care. Let's just quickly check through this. If there's anyone interesting in this, you're quite good, but we don't currently have a defensive midfield role. So just so you can get an idea of what sort of players I'm running into, in case you think I'm getting rid of the really good players. He was alright, actually. No, that whole central column having no double-digit numbers is not a good idea. Oh, why can't you mark or pass or position? That left-hand side is a beauty, an absolute beauty, but you just can't do anything else. Yeah, they're pretty mediocre, aren't they? They're pretty mediocre. This guy looks more like a 15 creativity on a goalkeeper. I mean, that would stick with my ethos, wouldn't it? Just get creativity everywhere. The goalkeeper's got 20. I wonder if there is one. If there is one, if I find one with 20 creativity, I will get them and I will buy them. I will not buy them. Sorry, I will obtain them and I will play them, because that would be a fascinating game. Oh, well, let's try and re-sign him. Let's see what happens. What? What? You want how much now, pal? Excuse you? How much is our got 1.1 million. Look how much money we have. We have 7.7 million almost. Oh, why can't I put that into the wage fund? Okay, like I might try and do the old board confidence, not FA request. Let's go invest in youth development. Yes, you're doing that. Good. Board confidence. Make extra funds available for wages. Yeah, see, pal, I don't want a transfer. I don't want the transfer budget. I want to remove it. I want to just get rid of it. I get it. Sign-on bonuses are the only thing it's useful for, but no, like it's just no good. I can't sign the players I want sometimes. And again, while I'm on pause, I might as well just quickly just filter through some of these. Oh, you were interesting. Oh, you're not that interesting. Just see if we've got any good strikers. We don't. Doesn't seem like they are at all good. Was that one pace? Oh no, it was one passing. Still not a good tactic for a central striker. A central striker. It's just not quite wired up for this season. The manager has lost his mind coming into Division 2 because he never thought it would happen. Yeah, they're all mediocre. Wonderful. Let's keep rejecting these offers, and I'll be back soon. Well, that's the end of Hayward then, isn't it? He doesn't want to come to Charleston. No other offers are going to go on the table for him, but you know what? Screw him. Absolutely screw him. You know what? You played mediocre at the end of the season. You're an absolute mercenary. And Leon Daly is not going anywhere. He is not going absolutely anywhere. How dare the tabloids put that up? This is even worse than talking about Daly. 1.2 million is 5 million you gotta come out with. 5 million. Oh, I just itched my eyebrow and hit the microphone at the same time. Sorry for that. That you're not allowed him. I'm sorry, but just he's perfection, absolute perfection. How many games do we lost? 2 games with him, 2. He's MVP, absolute MVP. Deny that rumor, absolute schmucks. Just to break this up, I am going to have a quick friendly match, just to see what the state of play is like, where players are, where our weaknesses are potentially, and just to get a bit of fitness in, just get a little bit of fitness in, and all that good stuff. Let's just get enough defenders on the midfielders. There we go. I think that should be good. We're still playing exactly the same team as we finished with last season. Roy Cook, I'm probably not going to play actually if you are that unfit at the moment. I'll play Morley instead. Actually, no, let's play Davies instead. And do I want to play Crowley? Yes, I probably do. Yeah, well, brilliant. Let's just play against Dover. I don't know where Dover are in any sort of league system. 3rd division. Okay, we played them last season apparently. So hopefully we'll ease past them. Gardner with no goal. Absolutely, that's part of the reason why I accepted as friendly. I said this last season. I don't usually do friendlies. They do help a little bit sometimes, but if you get an injury in a friendly, it's awful. It's absolutely awful. It's sickening, in fact. See, I knew he had 20 creativity. You can just tell. Look how many more passing he has. I mean, awful at passing, but he tries. He does try. Gets in the right position for it. He just can't pass it further forward in the pitch. All my players are just excellent. How about that? How about that for a theory? Sure, you're coming off. Please do not injure yourself. Wells is coming up front. No, he's not. That's the AMC role now. You come off for Parker. You come on. There you go. Have a game. Parker's a bit. Oh, it doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter at all. Why did I put Heath at right back? Did I do that? Oh well. Well, you gotta run out. I'll see how he was as a right back in a minute. And Davies for Wells. Wonderful. How did Heath do? Oh, awfully. That's why you don't put a forward at right back. But hey, it didn't seem to. We were winning 1-0. That's how good our team is. Still get a clean sheet even with a forward at right back. And this team, with everyone in the wrong position, seems to still be dominating. What a game. What a game. And no one was injured, so therefore it was the best friendly I've ever had. There we go. The goalkeeper has decided to leave us. So I'm going to immediately try and sign him back. He is our captain after all. Danny Gordon's also left. Who cares? Who cares, really? I'll be honest. He had that run. And we'll remember him for it. But you're just not good enough. Right? Immediately, let's get Ben Fitzpatrick back. First team player. What? That's a preposterous amount of wages. Pal, come on. I mean, a wage increase. That's insane. Right, well, we got to... I misclicked there. But I've got to now look at the goalkeepers I got in my reserves. Because here we've got Grimsby. Great. Don't care about League Cup. Could not care less. Let's figure out who our keeper is then. Oh, these look so much worse, don't they? Oh, no. Right, Palmy or much worse, to be honest. So that's easy enough to say. It might be Jogi. Jogi the Bear is going to be our damn keeper. Oh, no. Oh, I might promote him to the seniors, actually, this guy. Yeah, let's have a quick check out my reserves. Hello, Keith Clark. Were you always this good? I don't believe you were always that good. Simon West, we did play him for a little bit, but he was dreadful. So, Nick May, come into the senior side. Yeah, okay, good. Also got Nick May existed, I'll be honest. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness. He accepted that ludicrous offer. Wonderful. Brilliant. Okay. I'm happy with that because yeah, I didn't want to be There we go. That's much better. That's much better. He's gonna be so delighted now. Is he superb? No, he's okay. Get lost, mate. Get lost. You should be proud to be at this revolutionary club. I paused and I immediately remembered that I said I was going to do these properly. So actually, I'm going to do it off camera and then I'll go through my reasoning in a minute. By the way, when I said those pipes, it's not. It's actually really loud birds. So if you hear in the background, it's wildlife. It's wildlife. So you can see we've got our numbers here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, 4 is a Scott, defense midfielder sort of player, and he gets a lot of tackles, doesn't he? In the history, so he seems like a 4. 5 and 6, 2 centre backs. Then we've got sort of Cook at 8, Shaw at 7. Number 9 is Gardner. Number 10 is Daly. 11 is our left winger, Keith Andrews. Carl Andrews. Carl. It's not Keith, it's Carl. Oh my goodness. Green's 12, Davies 14, Morley 13. You get the drift. You can see the rest, and then the rest haven't been decided, and I'll pick them whenever they end up in the squad. But that's mostly the first team selected, and we're going to have a more personalised team here. We're going to have better squad numbers, and how we're hopefully going to keep these between season and season if they don't get snapped up in between the summer break. And by the way, just a little side. Obviously, with this episode, I've figured out how to pause the recording and start it again much better. Do let me know if that would be good to do in an actual episode, maybe when I'm picking tactics or something. As I say, the episode might reduce in size, it might be 20 minutes, but we'll get to the point quicker. We'll see how it goes. I haven't actually saved this file. It might corrupt. That would be awful, and I'd have to control, delete, and start this all over again. But thankfully, it seems to be doing okay. It seems to be doing all right. And we're in the first match. We're against bottom of the table Worcester City. I almost said Worcestershire. And we're going to just start the team selection right now. We're going to have one match to start the season. Let's see where we're up to. So, we are going to play, obviously, Mr. Parker himself. Parker, Baker, Williams and Crowley. Do we play Williams and Crowley? I mean, they're like our solid 2. I think was Crowley playing poorly at the end, or was it just because he wasn't favourable in the ratings? And they're 2 different things. I'm gonna play them both, and we'll see what happens. Then on the left we're gonna play Andrews. Right, we're gonna play Shaw. In the centre we're gonna play Scott and Cook. With our AMC being Daly and our striker being Gardner. Now look at those squad numbers. That's a beautiful sight, isn't it? That brings a smile to my face. That's brilliant. That's absolutely brilliant. The small things make this game just so much better. I'm just checking on any of these youth prospects. They're doing nothing, are they? So we don't have obviously Hayward anymore, which is going to be interesting. So it might be someone like Green has to play up front, but we'll see. I might do Heath, Green, Russell. Tommy Thomas has not developed at all. Davies and Parker. Yeah, okay. That looks good to me. Let's see what happens. Heath number 28. Wonderful. And we're against Worcester. They're playing a sweeper. And they've got James May. Why have they got James May? All right, James May Jr. and left, defensive left midfield. Right, this is going to be a curious game. Our first game, and Droylson's first game of the second division. has begun. And it seems like we're getting a lot on. And there we go. Baker in the 10th minute. All right back. Scoring the goal. Absolutely fantastic. Now, this league usually isn't a pushover. It's usually a stalling point. But we can see if Super Charleston can do it. Oh, no. Okay, right. Okay. Green has to come on for Gardner. That's not a good start. That is really not a good start. We didn't want that. But we still got Daly up front. We got Green in the AMC role, and Scott scores brilliant on number 4 with a goal unexpectedly. He's known for his defensive mind, but you can pitch him with a goal once in a while. It looks like Shaw might be. Oh, he's unfit, so we'll take him off. Any injuries? Looks like we might be in the clear. We are in the clear. Cook is remarkably actually quite fit. Probably because he's not actually doing that many passes, but he's doing key passes, so that's fine. And Daly's had 2 assists, one from AMC and one from up front, so that's good. And there we go. 2-0 is our first match, and we dominated. And then we had Carl Scott man of the match. Brilliant. Richard Williams doing fantastic with aerial dominance and on the ground with his tackles. 5 tackles, 3 key. And you know what? We'll kick this first episode of the season 4. Is it season 4? Oh, yes, season 4. And we will see you in the next episode where we carry on our dominance. We keep going to the top of the mountain with Droylsden FC. I'll catch you then.